When's that?
Alright, I'm going on my walk, okay?
You fucking idiot.
See you later, man. Yo people them, wagwan. How we doing? She's laughing at me. She's a dickhead. Anyways, yeah. Today is a bit of a rant day. Rant. Not even a rant, you know. Not even a rant. But you know what it is? I was reading the comments, yeah, to a clip that I made on the Sinners podcast. Where on the last episode that we had with the trannies on there. Which was a mad show. But it was almost a soft show. Yeah. And I'm making a lot of the people that were commenting right. I'm gonna say, you know what? You are actually right. I'm gonna put one of the comments in here now. Yeah. And in the comment, yeah. Let me read it out myself so I know exactly what I'm saying. Let me not get this wrong. Yeah. So basically, in the comment, yeah, someone says, give me a second so I can find this comment. I really should just have these things ready when I'm doing these videos, but I'm a bit unorganized like that. Maybe that's something that I need to look into as well. Here's what the comment says here. You can say LOL, but that's the sort of shit that gets man not to watch your full episode. Real talk. You're meant to attract viewers, not turn them away with that nonsense. Don't be afraid to expose, man. If your guests are exposing, that will increase your viewership tenfold. It looks like you're too shook and scared. You know, if that was RTM, they would have done expose the full thing, no hesitation. You know what? I'm gonna make that commenter right, you know. I'm gonna make that person right. Someone else said something as well. I can't get it up, but yeah. You know what? You're right. You are right. We are dickheads. We're absolute dickheads. I'm a dickhead. I'm a prick. Now, the reason why I'm saying that, yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, I'll tell you what lyric the girl sang as well. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, so just keep listening. But the reason why I make it right, yeah, is simply this. Obviously, I've got to go back a bit to explain everything so you understand. And this is what I like about having my own YouTube channel, because I can explain things without no one interrupting. But yeah, I came off the podcast. Remember, we used to be raw. We used to be raw in the beginning. We used to say anything. We never used to delete nothing or do anything like that. And obviously, we grew from the back of that. So, but one thing I will say, yeah, is that we haven't really created a community on YouTube of commenters. Like, we don't get that many comments on our YouTube, not that many. We get a lot of watchers, but not as much people that comment on a regular basis. So it's hard to gauge what people think. When out in real life, everyone's saying, yo, the podcast is sick, yeah. But maybe I'm just guessing that a lot of people that watch the podcast are watching it on their TVs, not really actively subscribing or on any of that stuff, yeah? But anyways, that's me digressing. So the point that I'm trying to make here is this, is that, bam, I came off the podcast. The reason I came off the podcast is because every week I'm on there talking smack, you get what I'm saying? Asking girls, which one would you match? Asking BM mad questions. My gal's not happy. You get what I'm saying? It's affecting my house or my home. You get me? But anything I would have done at that time would have affected. I feel like anyone who's doing podcasting that's got a woman is having problems. It's hard to podcast and have a relationship, regardless of what you're saying. You get me? But at that period of time, it's not that. I was going through a lot of stuff. I was having to sort out a lot of things in multiple different directions, which meant I needed to make sure that my home was happy also. Yeah, so part of my decision to come off the podcast was based on wanting to help my relationship, but also based on needing a certain level of control of a lot of things that were going on in my life at that time. You get me? Fast forward now, the decision to come off has helped us to think about building influence in different directions. So we've got other people involved. Webster's been involved. Rich has been involved. Lil J is involved now. These are all sinners now. The teams grew. Love it. Great. These are rubbish. They're absolutely rubbish. And when I say rubbish, I mean that they're characters, but they've got no information on how to build. They've got no information on how to grow themselves. And they're very fearful, scared, like a lot of people in Birmingham. Very, very, very scared. Do you get it? That's what they are. Scared people. So they think they're going to come on this platform that's already growing and just sit there scared and build. You know what I'm saying? But technically, they're on the platform and they're not matching the level. Do you get it? So a lot of people will say to me, yo, a lot of people, especially the jail man, everyone says, yo, a lot tough when you came off, you know, bro. When I go to the gym, bro, I don't even watch a podcast no more, you know, you're not on there, you know. Obviously, that's just the word that will come to me. Other people will have their own opinions. Some people probably like the characters. It's all good. I'm not against that at all. I just want you lot to know, I'm going up that hill again. This hill is a madness, but it's all good, yeah. So characters are building now. I like the space that we're in now because we can talk openly and we can build openly, and I can tell these like, you're not good enough, yeah, from my opinion. We need to do better, yeah. I would like to be in a certain place. We can do better. Podcast is called Sinners and we call ourselves the world's most dangerous. Please bear that in mind when I'm speaking, okay? Just bear that in mind, yeah? We've had OnlyFans girls on from the start. We've had strippers on from the start. We've had all sorts of madness going on from the very start. Please do not confuse us for anyone else like Diary of CEO or any of these podcasts that is about business and, you know what I mean? But we still have those elements. Sinners Finance, Sinners Providers, and Sinners Sport, yeah? But it's the madness that's built us, let's be real. So when we've got these new people on, the episodes started getting tamer and tamer, yeah? And we've forgotten about the raw essence of how we used to speak, how we used to be, and how we used to terrorize our guests. Do you get it? So I'm having the commenters right, yeah? So when this episode's coming on, we've got two fucking trannies on the table. One doesn't even act like they are a tranny, and the other one is ready to just I don't even want to say offload because that's lava. But yeah, they're ready for this. That show should have been a madness. Yeah, I've put Rich and Lil J on the table. We've got too many guests, so technically I can't really fit on the table. These lot are on the table, acting as if there's normal people on the table. They're just sitting there, not really saying nothing, not responding to nothing, and just being like, what the fuck? You know, Rich does this thing where he goes into his shell, acts like he's supposed to be the best fucking, presenter, and then he hides on the table. You get it? It's cool though. Rich is my dog. You get what I'm saying? And I'm happy for him to be that way because I can't control him. I can hope that he wants to learn, but he can't be me. I can't be him. I can't be no one else. I can only be me. So this is where my analysis is coming from. Lil J does not say a word on any episode. Are you mad? You've got Leko Man with all this influence, and Lil J was bigger than Leko Man way before anything. He comes to the podcast, smokes a spliff, and don't say a word, bro. Barely tries to build any influence online, and the camera quality on his actual Instagram page is awful. It's rubbish. Lil J, you take the shittest pictures. Yeah. Look at me with my iPad, looking like an idiot walking around. I don't give a fuck though. So anyways, the point that I'm trying to make is that I put these two on the table, yeah, on potentially the maddest episode, expecting it to be a mad episode, and it was never going to be a mad episode, was it? And then you got Lex that I've come off the table, because I've come off the table, he's come off the table, acting like he don't want to be on the table, and Lex was a pinnacle part to the madness. Lex's comments are legendary in a lot of the episodes. Leko with the shades. Now he thinks he's too nice to go on the podcast. He's in his pride and his ego. Can't get out of his roadman state. And all he wants to do anything when someone else is doing it. You get what I'm saying? But he's his own character. Joke. Absolute joke. You get what I'm saying? And then you got CS. CS don't even turn up for these episodes. I had to set up the cameras for this episode because CS is so scared that we're going to say something mad and he doesn't want his name attached to it. Brother, it's not even that serious. Man tried to lie and say he's got a booking at his studio so he can't come. Stop chatting rubbish. He didn't have no booking. But anyways, so what I'm trying to say to you now is, yeah, it's I've jumped on the table after about 40 minutes of just hearing absolute pure waffle. I was trying to give my input from the sidelines. I was trying to hype up the table, get some things going on. You get it? Because the one tranny, the one on the right, yeah, was acting like she didn't want to speak about that stuff. Brother, you're in the sinners. Your demons are gonna come out. Don't think you're gonna sit on the table and we're not gonna ask you if you're a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should be able to have that conversation and open. Now, this ain't about disrespecting no one, but one, we got to entertain, and two, yeah, this is for YouTube, innit? This is for you lot. This is for you lot. The fuck are we sitting down, yeah, with people that we wouldn't necessarily sit down with and not ask questions that you lot want to hear? Are we fucking stupid? Huh? So anyways, I've jumped on the table and I've come on madness, yeah? I came on madness. I was like, listen, let's forget all this. What's the elephant in the room? And I said, yo, I said whatever I was saying. And I tried to, you know, save the episode, let's say. Don't get it twisted. We got to a stage where, what's the name? Thickest from the block is talking now about rappers and how she likes Badman and all these things. Okay then, cool now, yeah? It's got to a stage now where she's saying she's been dealing with one rapper for 6 years. Cool. We didn't dig into that. Cool. Yeah. Then she goes on to talk about there's one rapper that likes, but I can't even say it, man. One rapper that likes putting things in his mouth. Lava. Yeah? That's his business. If that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. But the thing about it is now, yeah, she said this, yeah, she said she's not going to say no names. She said the name to the female next to her on the table, yeah? That female was shocked. Say swear down. Oh my God, nah, no way. Yeah, this is where I'm a dickhead now. This is where I'm going to make you lot in the comments right, yeah, is because, yeah, the girl said the lyric. I'm going to say the lyric now. The lyric that she said was, yeah, the lyric was, how can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. Now we all know who that is, yeah? But the thing about it is, yeah, we're all in shock in the room. But realistically, the old us would have been like, nah, are you mad? You can't just say these things. You're going to have to prove it. If you can't prove it, don't be coming out here getting no clout. And now we're going to have to argue with these Trabanis. You get what I'm saying? We're definitely going to have to do that because realistically, if I'm being honest with you, do I believe it? I don't think so. I don't think I do. Did she say it? Did she say it with Jess? Yes, she did. I don't know. But I don't owe nobody nothing. So the fuck am I cutting it out and doing all this bullshit? What? I don't owe nobody nothing. Yeah? If the guests want to expose for true, let them do it. We just need to say what we're saying. Blood. And that's where the fear comes in. And that's where people miss opportunities. And that's where people like Traplow Ross here, when he's done his documentary, he don't owe nobody nothing. He's doing his documentary and that's it. Yeah? Yeah? Whether you think he's snitching or whether you think he's this and that, he's thinking about his content and his money and his bag. That's it, bro. I don't know how you can say that snitching when he's just taking pieces of stuff that's online and putting it together and making the money off it. Yeah? Come on. You get what I'm saying? That's where Young Spray, when he's fucking marketing his episodes and everyone's going mad or whatever, he's making sure the titles make you know what's happening. He's bringing out his trailers in a certain way and everyone's invested. Now the blogs are picking up, now this and that's picking up. We pussy fucking footing around this shit. Pussy footing around it like little pussies, blood. Because that's what we are, we're pussies. Yeah? But no, not from today on. Yeah? And I'm not out here to expose nobody, you know. That's not my job. Yeah? But if guests want to come on and do that, we're gonna grill them on it. Yeah? And Rich, Lil J, you lot need to fix the fuck up, bro. Because you lot are fucking moving timid as hell, bro. And we're sinners. We call ourselves the world's most dangerous. We call ourselves the world's most dangerous podcast. The fuck's dangerous about this? Huh? There's nothing dangerous about this at all, bro. Yeah? So hear me out, because I want to go back through this so you lot understand. Yeah? I'm not here to expose nobody. Yeah? Nobody. I'm not here to make anyone look bad. But if a guest says something, I'm not cutting out shit again. Yeah? But I'm gonna definitely make sure I question them on it. Definitely make sure I question them on it. Yeah? I got yous because I fucked up, man. I fucked up. I fucked up. I had fear. I'm gonna remove that fear and I'm gonna have conversations that you wanna hear. You heard? You heard? Yeah. The world's most dangerous.